everyone, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a review video. Today I'll be reviewing Universal Yums, which is a snack box subscription service. This is actually my second box from Universal Yums, and I thought it'd be really fun to go through and review it with you guys. I'm kind of like gauging what people want to see from this channel because I'm just kind of making videos about all the things I enjoy and sharing them with you and kind of seeing what lands, what sticks, what stays, and evolving from there. Okay, I adjusted my camera a bit. I'm hoping this works. This is the box. When you open it up, it always has a little slip of paper. So this one's about Poland. It's a little map of Poland because this box is the Polish box. I think it's really fun because you can choose what kind of box you want, like what country you prefer, or you can have them surprise you with your box. The first box I got was North Korea, and I chose that one. This one, they just automatically chose it for me. I selected where I chose my first country, and then after that they kind of chose the countries for me. I don't think out of all the countries, Poland would have been like one where I was like, oh, I really need to get the Polish box. Like with North Korea, it made sense because like a lot of the foods I like are kind of from that region. But Poland, I've never really had like Polish snacks, I don't think. On the back of these sheets, it has a little chart so you can rank every snack. And it also comes with a little booklet with more details. Oh, these look good. Oh, I'm like seeing a sneak peek of all the snacks in here. And then it comes with little stickers, which is so cute. We'll now be getting into what is in the box. So some of these snacks, if they look really interesting, I'm gonna try them right now, today on camera. But obviously, I just got home from work and I'm a bit hungry, but I'm gonna be having dinner soon, so I don't want to be eating a ton of snacks. So throughout the video, any ones that I don't try initially, I will be reviewing at some point during this video. It seems like Poland, from what I already see, really likes potato chips and like crispy snacks, which is awesome for me. The one thing I will say about the North Korea box is, oh, I lied. I think I've been saying North Korea this entire time. It was South Korea. Anyway, I'm excited that there are a lot of like crispy, savory snacks because that's very much up my alley. The one thing about the Korea box is that there was a lot of like sweeter snacks, which is great. They were all tasty, all awesome. And since they're from a different country, they're not like jammed with too much sugar, which, don't get me wrong, I do love a sweet treat, a chocolate, whatever. But sometimes when I want a snack, I don't always want to have to like look at it and be like, how much sugar's in this? Like, I do enjoy a savory snack more. But the first one is called Monster Munch, and it's a crispy potato snack. They look like little ghosts or goblins or whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna try one of these right now because they're just so cute and they sound really good. They're like not potato chip texture. They're kind of like, honestly, they feel like veggie straws or like the veggie straw like chips. Like that's what they kind of remind me of off the bat. This is basically a veggie straw, which I love. I love veggie straws. They're so good. These will be one of the first to go. This next one will be interesting because they are called Crunch Chips Sticks. They look kind of like, what are those fry things? Whatever those little fry chips are. I'll insert a picture in here of the little fry chips, but they're paprika flavored. And I don't like paprika. You know, I might as well just try one. Yeah, this is gonna end up being me being like, I'm not gonna try all of them. And then like, I'm gonna try them all. And then later I'm gonna be like, I don't want dinner. These are just like little fry guys. I think my problem with paprika is like it has so many layers. Like sometimes you're like, it's sweet, and then other times you're like, no, it's savory, it's spicy-ish, but like I have a high spice tolerance and I wish it was more spicy. Like, it looks like it should be like a chili powder or like a cayenne, and then like you have it and it's just kind of like mild. But honestly, I don't dislike those. Not a flavor I'd normally reach for. I'd be interested to see what other flavors they have like available in Poland of that type of snack. This sounds like an interesting combo. This is a gingerbread bar with lime flavor filling coated in white chocolate. I've never been like, oh, I want gingerbread and lime together. But I guess it makes sense, because like a key lime pie has what are those cookies called? Graham crackers. Like a key lime pie has like a graham cracker crust. And like graham crackers and gingerbread aren't like the same, but they're akin to each other. So this is probably pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna be trying this today, so we're gonna go right into the clip of me trying this. Okay guys, I lied. This is the same day, and I really wanna try this gingerbread lime bar. It looks delicious. It's just so good. This reminds me, I mean, it's gingerbread. That honestly reminds me of the types of like little baked goods like my grandparents or like people like that will make during Christmas time, like with the jam filling. It honestly, it is really nice. It is very reminiscent of like a gingerbread like cranberry bar. Thank you, Poland. This is delicious. Okay, so we are back in the present time. I see a word I like, and it's peanut butter. Looks like a classic peanut butter chocolate bar. Peanut butter. Gosh, this is all in Polish. Polish? Is that that's the language, I think? Yeah, I don't mean to be uneducated. I already mixed up North and South Korea, so I'm already digging myself a deep hole. I'm like really bad at geography, I guess. Maybe I should play GeoGuessr. Let me know if you'd like to see that, because it'd be rough. It'd be rough. GeoGuessr with like no cheats would be insane for me, honestly. I'm not gonna be trying this one today either, because I see another sweet treat in there that I want to try. So we'll be trying some of the other sweet treats later. So let's go into whenever I do try this chocolate bar. Hey guys, ignore my messy ass apartment behind me. I want to try the little peanut butter bar. Oh, is this dark chocolate? Don't she look like dark chocolate? It don't matter what color she is. She gonna be beautiful in my mouth. And that was Forrest Gump. He actually said that. Word for word, Forrest Gump said that chocolate is chocolate no matter how dark. I think this is where the American in me kind of like steps in, okay? Because it's not very sweet. I think the original reason I made that face is because I tasted the peanut butter and it just, you know, peanut butter taste versus mashed up peanuts taste. You know, like when you have like a peanut sauce, how it's not like super sweet. This tastes like a peanut sauce. It doesn't taste like a Reese's cup. And then the dark chocolate, which dark chocolate is chocolate no matter how dark. But since it's dark chocolate, it's not as sweet. So there really isn't that much sweetness. There's 35 grams of sugar in this whole bar. Girl, where? If I'm eating 35 grams of sugar, I want it to taste sweet. Let me have another little square. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm misremembering. I like to gaslight myself when I have food that I don't like into thinking that I'm wrong and that I actually do like it. I think the problem also is just the saltiness. I wish it was a bit more sweet, but it's chocolate and peanut butter. Can't be too mad. But I would rather eat a Reese's cup.
Well, one of the old Reese's cups. Okay. You don't know the drama about how they changed the Reese's cup formula so now they don't taste like normal Reese's anymore? It pisses me off. I mean, like the trees and the ghosts are still good. Oh my gosh. Reese's ghosts are the GOAT. Sick of people changing their formulas. I'm a little too, touched with autism for this. Not gonna lie. Whenever they change their formulas, I get a little mad. Oh, when Skittles changed from lime to green apple, I think I tried to write them a letter. I'm fairly sure I at least had a draft of a letter. because I was so pissed that I was like 9 years old and about to write a letter to the CEO of Skittles to say, why would you do this to me? I don't like green apple. I want a lime Skittle. Even though those things are just radioactive. Yeah, I get a little pissed when people change things up on me. One of my favorite places in my hometown, it's a little chain called Swenson's. You might know it. It's mostly in Ohio, I think. I don't know where else Swenson's is. But they used to have chicken nuggets that were just mush, a normal chicken nugget. Similar to a Burger King variety. They were just the weirdest texture that I loved. They were barely chicken, barely even nugget, just a blob, and they were my favorite. And then one day they got real chicken nuggets, like boneless bites, actual chicken. I threw a fit. I'm still mad. I just want my normal chicken nuggets, my stupid, gross, mushy nuggets. That's what I want. I do not want boneless bites. If I wanted a boneless bite, I go to Wingstop. And that's the tea, sis, okay?
Anyway, sorry, I went off the rails a bit. I'm tired. It's like midnight. Oh my gosh. I'm like watching a Ashby live stream. I want to go back to watching Ashby. But I wanted to try that real quick for you guys. So, moral of the story is, I find comfort in familiarity. And nobody can diagnose me. Love you all. Back to the video. Okay, we are back. What is this? Teeny Yums. These ones are not all Polish. These are a candy. It says a candy mix with the best picks. And this is like Universal Yums. This is like their brand. Just like a little snack pack. In my first box, I got like a free assorted chocolate snack pack, which was really nice. So this one looks like we have like a hard candy type situation. We have like a few of those hard candies. They look, I don't know, they look like mints. I don't know if these are mints. I don't know what they are. They're in a different language. It's like we have 4 of the Ratsky and then 4 of these guys that are called Milk Fudges.
This is such a treat. I love this. I love just having this delivered to my door and them being like, here's some treats. I love this. This is amazing. As a food connoisseur, I eat it every day.
Milk Fudges. They seem like really hard. I actually want to try this. This looks like a caramel. This is a caramel? These are also from Poland. So maybe the Teeny Yums are also Polish. It's like covered in paper. I got the paper off as much as I could, but there might still be some in here, so but it's fine. I used to know kids in elementary school who would eat paper. Like every time we had cupcakes in class, they'd be like, "Let me eat my paper." Yo, that's caramel. That's caramel right there. Like it tastes like a Werther's, but they are chewy. You know, I'm gonna try one of the Raxi. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I really do apologize. Are you hard? Are you soft? What is this? So this, looks aside, texture aside, tastes like a peanut M&M because it has a candy coating, but it's more hard, like lollipop. And then whatever's on the inside is like nutty. It might be like a toffee, a praline of sort. It also kind of tastes like bourbon, like an alcohol of some sort, like a rum. My mom and I used to get those rum flavored caramels, or like even like those chocolate things that you'd bite into and you could have ones that were filled with rum. Yeah, I knew who I was from a very young age. An alcoholic. That was pretty good. I have no clue what that was, but it was delicious. I wonder if it's written in the book. One second. Maybe I should be utilizing this book a little bit more. Raxi. Dude, wait. I'm so smart. The Raxi. Caramels with rum flavored peanut cocoa filling. I think I said all of those words. Look at me knowing foods. Subscribe for more food knowledge, I guess. Okay. We have, these are ketchup chips. These are ketchup potato snacks, okay? Oh yeah, this is a thick veggie straw-esque thing. I'm excited. I've never tried a ketchup chip. I know they're big in Canada, but I have never been and I want to try them. Oh my god, this feels like the scene in Willy Wonka when Violet Beauregard is chewing that piece of gum and she's like, it tastes exactly like whatever she says. This tastes like a roast beef. Like I can feel it going down my throat and warming me up from the inside. That sounded awful when she says that in the movie. That's what this feels like, but with tomato soup. I feel like I am ingesting tomato soup and I feel it warming me from the inside, even though it's just a ketchup chip and I'm delusional. On to this next one, which is the one that I saw. Me and my friends saw this chocolate bar from across the bar and we're like, we love your vibe. I see cherries, I see an almond, and I see chocolate. This entire box, I feel like they like stalked me. And they were like, we know what you want, babe. Oh, sour cherry. I'm glad I read that. I'm interested to see how sour this cherry is. This is delicious. It's not overly sour. I thought it would be. It's not. It tastes, you know those like Andes mints, but the ones that you can get that are a cherry? That's what this tastes like in chocolate bar form. And I love that because I love those. I'm not gonna try these today. This will be interesting. These are pretzels. And at first, they just like looked like normal pretzels. So I was like, oh, maybe they just have really good pretzels in Poland. But they say they're chanterelle in cream flavor. Is that a mushroom? Oh my god, wait. Maybe a chanterelle is a mushroom. I will not be trying these today, but I will cut right now to when I try them. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey everybody, I just got home from work. Yes, I'm standing in my kitchen. There's my soap. Here's me. It's almost 10 p.m. I had to work from like 9 to 9 today. So I'm pretty tired, but I'm also hungry. So I'm trying the little pretzels that are mushroom flavored because I want a little salty treat. It's a pretzel. It seems lighter than a normal pretzel. It was such a weird flavor. Because at first I was like, this is just sour cream and onion. And then it changed. And then it tasted like Christmas for a second. And it's just, it is savory. My hat's inside. Yeah, it's kind of mushroomy. I don't know if I quite like these. I also don't like whoever's scraping their car at 10 p.m. You know, I'm filming a video right now, so I can't even be that upset because I'm also disrupting the peace. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and you're gonna get back into this video, so peace. This is interesting because these are a Polish snack, but they say travel with the taste of Africa. These are very interesting gummy flavors. There's a lemongrass flavor, a watermelon flavor, a banana flavor, a melon flavor, a carambola flavor, and a fig flavor. So I will cut to me trying all those goodies. Hey guys, I'm back with the gummies here. The travel gummies, the fruity travel taste of Africa gummies. They smell like banana, which makes sense because there's banana in here and it's probably overpowering the rest. First, we're gonna try the lemongrass gummy. It's shaped like a little pine tree. I didn't know how to feel at first. I still don't know exactly how to feel. I guess lemongrass is just lemon, herby lemon, so it makes sense because it just kind of tastes like lemon and basil. I don't really like the texture of these gummies. I'm not really a super big like gummy snack person. I don't like how chewy they are. I'd rather have like a jelly, like those spearmint jellies. That texture is really nice. I don't love gummy textures, which is why, and I don't love gummy flavors. I'm more of like a chocolate person, but that wasn't like super bad. The texture is just it's a bit too hard of a gummy. Let's try the watermelon. It's shaped like a little like toucan. It's like pretty good. And then it got really sour. Like, my first instinct is like, oh, this is like really tough to bite through. And then my next instinct is like, oh, watermelon. And then my last like thought is like, it's just kind of weird. Next, we're gonna try banana, shaped like a little elephant. No, I don't like banana flavor things that much, and I don't like gummies, and it's really sour. So altogether, not having a good time. Next, we're gonna try the melon one, which is interesting that they have a watermelon and a melon. It's like this little orange lion guy. So I assume it's like a cantaloupe. I do love like cantaloupe and honeydew. So if I went to Five Below, to the children's section, like the Five Below kind of children, like tween section, and I picked up one of the fake Sol de Janeiro perfumes. They're Five Below dupes of Sol de Janeiro, and I squirted it in my mouth. That's what that tastes like. I did not like that. That was not good. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like I'm being so harsh with these gummies, but I think even if I liked gummies, I wouldn't love that. Next, we have carambola. I still don't know what a carambola is. I'll have to Google it and like insert like a picture, because it might be something that I know, but like I don't know the like Polish or African name for it. This guy is shaped like a little giraffe. They just keep getting worse and worse. That one also tastes like perfume. It's lingering. What is a carambola? Okay, we're gonna try this little fig guy that's shaped like a hippo. I'm hoping this last one's good. I don't know how it could be bad, but they are all pretty sour. It was so good. It started so strong. And then the aftertaste was just like soil, dirt. Do these have apple in them? Shoot, guys. I was like just thinking, I was like, oh, my throat's getting a little scratchy. And the only thing that makes my throat feel like that is apples. And there's apples in these gummies. I need water. Okay, let's address the elephant and all the other safari animals in the room. I don't love gummy. I think somebody who does like gummy would eat these, but I don't know if they would buy them again. But like, I don't like gummies. I don't like fruit snacks, like for the most part. Like I really only like peach gummies. So take my rating with a grain of salt. Try these for yourself if you like love gummies. And also the fact that they make my throat itchy also is not helping this situation. The variety in this box is one thing I can appreciate, and the fact that these are such unique flavors that I've never seen in a gummy before. It's like not your typical gummy flavors. So I will give it that. And that is all I will give it from my point of view. So yeah. So these, I might have to try one of these. These sound really good. They are crunchy cookies with lemon cream. So I can have one cookie. And it has 10 grams of sugar, so not too bad. Oh, these got a little crumbly. They're a little crumbly, not gonna lie. They kind of like seem like a Nilla wafer. These are delicious. These are like absolutely so good. Oh my goodness. What a good box. I'm gonna look through the book and see if there's any fun facts. It just has some facts about some Polish foods. And it says that like the most like bizarre, odd type of classic Polish food is dishes made with blood. So they have duck blood soup, blood sausage, which I've seen before, and dishes featuring unusual ingredients like drone bee larvae. Typical dinner: cabbage leaf rolls filled with minced meat and rice. That sounds delicious. I was reading up a bit on the gingerbread bar with the lime filling because I was like interested to see what it had to say. And it does acknowledge it's like, this is a really crazy combination that you normally wouldn't think of. But apparently in Poland, The lime tree is a very sacred tree according to Old Slavic pagan mythology. The Polish village of, I'm just going to put it on the screen. But this Polish village actually means sacred lime tree. It is a popular pilgrimage destination as many believe that miracles happened under that tree. There's even like a recipe in here. Short list of ingredients, only a few ingredients for these white cheese pancakes. So they have Polish cheese, eggs, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and wheat flour in them. Yeah, I probably won't be making all these recipes in this video, but if you guys are interested in any of them, let me know, because I can make it into like a short or even a part 2 of this series of exploring Poland, maybe. The first one is that white cheese pancake, and then the second one is this poppy seed roll, which allegedly is like a very classic Polish dessert, typically served during Christmas, Easter, those like Orthodox holidays. And then the stuffed cabbage rolls, which look delicious. I love cabbage. Oh, and it even has like the little Easter eggs where people decorate them with the wax. I've seen these online, like not to sound like a dumb Gen Z, like TikTok, YouTube person, but I have seen these online and they are very cute. And I love that it has like a little instruction guide on how to make your own little Easter eggs. Oh, it has a little the translations of all the nutrition info in the back, just so that you're like, you know exactly what you're eating. Okay guys, I'm back to give you my final thoughts. I ended up just using this sheet with like the scoreboard on the back to write down my rankings of each product. So instead of ranking them each on a 5-star scale or a 10-star scale, I decided I'm just gonna list them in order from my least favorite to my favorite. Some of these I feel like are predictable, but some of them I honestly was having a hard time, because like I have my ones that I'm like, I don't like those. Like, I'm sure you could tell which ones I was like, I don't really like. I had my ones where I was like, I love this. I'm literally about to eat these all in one sitting. Like, I have to stop myself. But like the middle section was really hard for me to rank. So these are all like, they're pretty close. A lot of them are pretty close. Even my top 2 are pretty close. There was 11 items total, including each of the mini guys are gonna count for their own ranking. So there's 11 different products total. Starting out with number 11, I'm sure you can guess, was the travel gummies. You know, I really tried to find I tried to search for the best in the travel gummies. I wanted to like them. I wanted to give them a shot. But I just wasn't having it. And then they made my throat itchy, and that's when I was like, okay, I don't like the taste of these, and they're kind of like giving me an allergic reaction a bit, so I'm just gonna not. Number 10, which is a surprise to me, was the peanut butter chocolate bar. I thought that that one was gonna be like a goat. Like, I thought that was gonna be top 3 before I tried it, but sadly, I didn't love the peanut butter. The whole thing, it just wasn't like, I needed it to be a bit more sweet. For all the sugar that's in it, if it doesn't taste sweet, I'm not gonna eat that again. Number 9 was the mushroom pretzels. Again, I'm sure you guys could probably predict that one was gonna be a bit low. They just had like a bit of a weird flavor to them. Like, sometimes they were good, sometimes they weren't. Like, it wasn't like a, like, I finished the package. Like, it's not like, the only thing that I didn't finish was the travel gummies on this whole list. Like, I'm eating all of the rest of everything else. So like the pretzels, like I could eat, but I wouldn't be buying them again. Like, if I was getting pretzels, I would get a different flavor or something. The texture of the pretzels was nice though. Number 8, I have to go with the Raxi candies. They were good. They just aren't my cup of tea, if that makes sense. Like I said, when I was trying them, I was like pleasantly surprised. It was like a whole experience. I'm glad I tried them. Great experience. But I wouldn't reach for them again. Like, again, I'll be eating them, but like, I'm not going to be going out of my way or like being like, I tried this really cool Polish candy. like, I just personally, that's not my cup of tea. And then number 7 is the other little mini candy, the Milk Fudges. The only reason, honestly, they would be a bit higher because, again, they're just kind of like a Werther's. But one, they are kind of basic. And 2, they all stuck to the paper, and I was just like picking paper off each one, and it became a whole experience. And I was like, if I went to the store and got a bag of Werther's caramels, I'd be more happy than I am right now. Number 6 is the gingerbread lime bar. I liked the gingerbread lime bar. Like I said, it was very Christmassy, very holiday-y, reminded me of like childhood snack type things. So it isn't at 6 because I didn't like it. It's at 6 because I liked the other things more. I would probably eat the gingerbread lime bar again. If I saw it in a store, I'd be like, oh, I remember that. I like that. Number 5 is the Monster Munch. Monster Munch, out of all of like the potato snacks, was my least favorite. I think just texturally. And then also as I was eating it, I realized that it like had some type of like cheese powder on it. It was good. But if I was at a store and I saw the Monster Munch, the crunchy straw things, and the ketchup straws, the Monster Munch would not be one that I would pick. But as a snack, it was really good. And if somebody gave it to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I like those, I would eat it within like 2 days. Number 4 is the paprika crunchy sticks. Maybe as I've grown, I've discovered that paprika isn't that bad. Maybe this is a whole new world for me of actually liking paprika, because those were actually delicious and I love them. And I ate those up so fast. So I did like the crunchy paprika straws. So I'm happy that I tried them. Number 3, again, my top 3 were kind of pretty close for me. But number 3, just below the other 2, was the Lagusta lemon cookies. They were so good. They were delicious. I already looked online to see if I could buy them again, because Universal Yums has their own store. For some reason, those aren't on the store, because I was about to buy them for me again. I was about to buy them for my mom. Those were really good. I wish they were on the Universal Yums store. If you're watching this, please put them on the store because they were so good. Again, number 2. This one surprised me. This one actually, I'm still like, it's still a toss-up for me, number 1 and number 2, but I think number 2 for me is the ketchup straws. As someone who refers to myself as a savory girl, I don't know if there's a world where I thought that I would put the savory snack of the 2 options at second place, but here we are. Because let's just get into number 1 real quick, because I feel like I need to tell you number 1 in order to explain my number 2 option. Number 1, in case you don't remember what all these were, was the cherry chocolate bar. Delicious, amazing, 10 out of 10, will buy again. I would buy a whole case of those if calories didn't exist. And even though they do exist, guess what? Out of all the chocolate bars I've had, that one, probably one of the better options. So the ketchup straws are at number 2 because that cherry chocolate bar, I took it with me to work. I had people try it. They took pictures of the packaging. They want to buy it. It's the type of thing where I feel like now it will be one of my cravings. It's gonna be like the thing where I'm like, I need to find this. I need to find this. Whenever I want a chocolate bar, I'm like, I want to find that. Am I also gonna say that same thing about the ketchup straws whenever I'm like, oh, I really just want like a crunchy snack. I want a crunchy snack so bad. I wish I had the ketchup straws. Yes, literally. I think I probably would have shared those with other people if I hadn't finished them before I got the chance. Those 2, basically on par for me. Like probably half of a, 0.05 of a star away from each other. And I'm still like, going back and forth on which one I like better, but I think the cherry chocolate bar wins. That being said, I really enjoyed this experience. This is always so much fun. Let me know if you guys like this ranking. Let me know if you guys use Universal Yums. Definitely not like the cheapest snacks you could get, but they're all high quality. You get to try something new. I think it would be a great gift to give someone at Christmas if you're like, I bought you 3 months of Universal Yums box. I think that people would love that. Be wary of allergies. I realized that with this, like, you know, my allergy is very mild. Like, it's just like a little scratchy throat thing. There's so many things that probably, like nuts and stuff like that, like if you have a like really strong allergy, you should not get the Universal Yums box probably, just because you want to be safe and you want to be careful. And yes, it has nutrition information and you can just share it with people if you like really want to try products from them, but just be wary of that. Be careful out there. But yeah, this was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.